Hey there, my name is Alex, I am the Silvermont, and I make YouTube videos. One nice thing about having a channel my size, that is to say, a pretty damn small channel, is that I get quite a lot of comments, but not so many that I can't keep track of them. Getting a few hundred comments a day isn't too bad, I can read them all. But if I started getting millions, that would be impossible to go through, obviously. I'd have to spend all day reading them. But I enjoy reading their comments, most of them are nice. Sometimes though, there's comments that are weird or downright incomprehensible. Why not have a look at some of them? And sometimes when I prompt a response, things only get worse. When I try and make sense of things, it becomes even harder to understand. I spent a few hours going back through years of comments, trying to remember and pick out some of my favourites, the most memorable ones. But there's a lot more. This is just a small selection of some of the bizarre things that come my way. Hagee Tong 83 says, Silvermont, you will get a giant rape from 3 sides. Now, when he says 3 sides, does he mean 3 different holes? Orifices? Those things? Maybe. We'll be seeing more from EggEat, or Hagee. Don't you doubt that, my son. Necrotaku999 says, before make a video of a lore, please investigate a little bit. Because, I mean, you know, when I'm making lore videos, I don't actually play the games or do anything like that. I just look at a picture and then I just make up whatever comes to mind, you know. Ornstein's, it is the captain of the 4 knights, but also it is the captain of the Princess Guinevere Guard. The Tower of Hade, it is the place where Flan and the Princess Guinevere flee when Gwyn went to link the first flame. Ornstein, it is killed by the chosen undead in Dark Souls, but his essence create a dark rate who seek the Princess Guinevere. Sazui-ku 1492, I have no idea how his name is pronounced, says, hey there, I'm Alex, known as Silvermont. Oh wait, no. I guess for this one I should try and do it like ASMR. So far as I'm told, ASMR is just talking really uncomfortably close to the microphone. Hey there, I'm Alex, known as Silvermont. I'm a sexy beast of the abyss, and am as hard as Havel if you catch my drift. You better watch yourself around me, cause I'm coming for that humanity. Well, I hope that made you as uncomfortable as it made me reading that comment. I don't even know what the context was, because it wasn't on like... It was just on like a normal video. You're a strange person. Weeaboo 1492. Brassmont said, clock clock, what time is it? It's Bont time. And then added, because you know, you have to explain the joke, otherwise it's not funny. 1v1 me, and it'll make you a Lord of Binder. Like you'll get binned. Like you'll lose the fight, basically. There was really only one possible response to that. Ultra Ranger has some very disconcerting news to share. Ladies and gentlemen, Silvermont has given up. He has stopped doing lore vids and has become a Let's Play / review channel. All subscribers, How Watch for Lore, unsubscribe now. Just for starters, my channel actually didn't start off doing lore. Like, my channel was around for like half a year, if not more, before I did any lore. The very first things on my channel were actually Metal Gear Rising videos, but, I mean, I'm sure he knows better. Keep in mind, this was 2 weeks after I released a lore video, he said this. Even though I've kept to the same schedule for like 3 years, I think now, which is 1 lore video a month, and the first Saturday of that month. On a more serious note though, if you are only interested in the lore videos, that's why I have a separate channel, like the Dark Souls lore show, which is only the lore videos and nothing else, so, you know, you can always just go to that if you don't like my other random crap, like this video. Sharon Nancy says, I can't get behind the asshole. Now, you might not immediately see why I bring this comment up, and nothing is wrong with this initial comment, it was fine, you know, but it's the internet, so I'm sure you know, before I even finished reading it out, what the responses were going to be. Of course, like, half a year later, Dooflakes pops up and says, I'd like to get behind your asshole. Sometimes the most obvious joke is not the best joke at all. Will Gegg says, y'all need to do a Soul level 1 run through. Your technique is disgraceful. I don't know what video he left that on, I forget, but he obviously didn't look like at all on my channel because I have had a Soul Level 1 run through up for like 3 or 4 years now. Now there's something a bit different about this one, as you can tell, I'm hoping. It's not a YouTube comment, it's a Twitter exchange. Now, to give you the background here, the person in grey is my friend David. This is back when Bloodborne came out. We were doing the Defiled Chalice dungeons. You remember those? Yeah, that stuff. We were doing it about the same time, and he got to the Defiled Amygdala, whatever. He was not having a good time, so I decided to spur him on, to encourage him in my own way.
Oh, Amygdala! Oh, Amygdala! Have mercy on the poor bastard!
To which David responds, "Shit, you're fuck." Another special one here, it's actually not a YouTube comment, it's a YouTube caption. So this was YouTube trying to understand what I was saying, and well, if you've ever wondered what the lore is for the Thumerians from Bloodborne, this sums it up for you. In brief, they were racist superhumans who lived long ago. And you know what, that's actually pretty accurate. Here's another one which isn't quite so accurate from YouTube captions, wherein the doll picks up a slut like Reach and refers to it as... I don't like anything about that sentence, so let's move on. Doomfeeder said, "I want to fug Silver Mont." I replied, "That sounds painful." Doomfeeder said, "I'll be so gentle." Painful.
For you.
The fire rises. Sometimes it's nice when people catch on to the shit posting, you know what I mean? But other times it doesn't really work. Hey, I like you, but really 5 to 15 seconds, not 5 minutes, and where is the fact that piece of crap PS4, sorry, I'm used to calling Xbox crap, must be too long since I played PS3, and really, why are people so stupid that they think, oh, they're too good to heal, the devs fucking put it in the game, so use it, okay? That invader is trying to kill you, making you lose your souls, blood echoes, demon souls, and sigh. Guy in Armor Souls aka Dark Souls 2 currency. As for the 5 to 15 second load time, do you know how hard it is to create a single line of code? No, it's painstaking, it's awful. It takes time. You want a game that the developers didn't give a shit in? Get Call of Duty, the new ones. Sigh. You changed that goddamn Dark Souls 2 and good god, no inspiration in the creature. All your great Dark Souls 2 masterpiece came up with was a guy in armor. I'm fine with the hideous creatures, because guys in armor is boring. They even made a samurai boss, which I was exited for, but no, by then I hated him. Dark Souls 2 made me hate a samurai. Nishandra, the Throne Watcher, and the Throne Defender, Pursuer, the last giant rips his arm off, uses it as a sword. Ivory King, the samurai I can't remember the name of. Rame, the Smelter Demon, both of them. Feldstadt, Vendrick, Shulva, the Sanctum City's Queen, the Giant Lord. Heck, they made a knock-off of Ornstein, the Dragon Slayers, all three, completely uncreative from. What the fuck is he talking about? Kato093 took umbrage with my Neo review. Starts the video, I'd call it a Souls clone, ends the video, dislike, bye. Now, what would you call Neo if not a Souls clone? It's a Souls clone, I'm sorry, I love Neo, it's a fun game. I think it's better than Dark Souls in some ways, but it's still a Souls clone, that's just what it is. Who else thought first that he killed Gorgoroth? See here, this is where people don't really get what you're talking about, and it's a bit awkward, it's a bit embarrassing. I know, right, I responded. I kept thinking of that as soon as I saw this guy's name. I didn't know that you like this kind of music, man. What else do you listen to? Oh, rip. Yeah, because I was talking about the plateau Gorgoroth in Mordor from Lord of the Rings. Not the band named after it. It was a very awkward moment for me. Ali Fatigue says, I don't usually play games because there's better things to do, like getting cock, but this game is so damn fun. I mean, I guess. Heimskier, Prophet of Talos, says, the creator of the series doesn't acknowledge it exists out of shame of it. Ah, the good old myth that Miyazaki has some sort of vendetta against Dark Souls 2, that he doesn't consider it canon. even though he's never said that in any way, shape or form. People just put it up their ass to try and justify something. But he's not done there, he has to continue to really drive the point home. So if that's not enough to convince you Dark Souls 2 is like the adopted ginger, tranny, drug addict, high school dropout, autistic prostitute of the Soul series, then I really don't know how you haven't died due to total brain failure, because clearly you're running on like 6 brain cells. Adopted, ginger, tranny, autistic? I mean, all this guy is missing from the 4chan starter pack of buzzwords would be cuck. Mega Mushroom, not just Mega Mushroom, Mega Mushroom says, Hawkwood, you traitor, I nuke you till you glow and fuck you in the dark. I don't know if that's like a reference to something or if he's just insane, but I thought it was funny. Garrett the Gamer said, dickhead. But you know he said dickhead too? It was... Here's the thing I don't get. It was a video explaining how to start the DLC in Dark Souls 2. Like, it wasn't a joke video, it wasn't containing factually wrong information, it was a very short video saying, like, to start the DLC, you need this key is here, this is where the door is. That was it. Like, what? Why? What about that infuriated him? It's a mystery, we'll never know. Mike Hype said, play male faggots! So then I tried to explain to him that I'd already done a playthrough with a male character, so when I did my second playthrough, I did a female character. I was like, how is that even an issue? Because, I mean, how is it an issue? He responds, twat! It's not how it was meant to be played, obviously. Oh, damn. I must have hacked the game to play a female character. I'm always doing that. What am I like, huh? Lucas Crawford says, I listen to your videos while I poop. Lol, thank you. You're welcome, Lucas. This guy says, he assumes all of us went for a strength build. What an egotistic moron. Now, for starters, it wasn't a strength build in the video. Second of all, what? I assume he means egotistical, which is not wrong, but in this sense, that what? Like, how does he get anything to do with the ego from the, what? So I try and explain to him that, no, it's not a strength build and so forth. So he says, wow, I do hope getting butthurt and replying to some random stranger on the internet gave you the satisfaction you sought. What? How is that even an argument? That doesn't make sense. And then Jacob Ray seems as confused as I am. He says, he was simply saying you were wrong about what you said. Doesn't mean he's butthurt. But then they reply again, killing for your country is not considered murder, but patriotism. I won't allow you to drag me into your emotions. What? What? Then, Mighty Domi says what I think we're all thinking. Are on drugs or something? What are you saying? You make no sense. Arx says, autistic weeaboo no, die. Now, if I remember correctly, this is on a video that has again, it's like a completely normal video. It's not like about anime or anything remotely Japanese. I think it was just like a random Dark Souls video. So I'm like, what? Are you having a stroke? Autistic weeaboo faggot, kill yourself. Disgusting autistic weeaboo, just die. It doesn't upset me that he's insulting me. It upsets me that he's just insulting humanity as a whole by just spouting random words with no meaning. More weeaboo goodness from Greg77389. What is it with fucking weeaboos named Alex? There's a guy I know named Alex and he's a total weeb, feminine as hell, doesn't have the balls to hold his own, weak as hell, both physically and in terms of willpower, sucks up to girls, and has a stupid kawaii anime picture on his Facebook. He might as well castrate himself, because he's a disgrace to all guys. I don't remember what video this was on. I feel like maybe it was actually about some Japanese thing, so maybe he had some sort of basis there, but again, he's misusing the term weeaboo, because, nowadays people will call you a weeaboo if you like anything that is remotely connected to Japan. And for the record, I am fully capable of holding my own balls, thank you very much. As for girl sucking, well, that's the complete opposite of what happens. Hagee Tong is back. I responded, I think, to their first comment. I was like, you what, mate? Because I had no idea what they were talking about. So he was happy to come in, hit me with the clarification bomb, you could say. You were sucking a dick like a dreamed peaceful angel boy. Ha 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 ha. England arroganced. Poor blinded idiot. I think he's like aggressively attracted to me, but I'm sorry, EggEat, I don't swing that way. One more from EggEat, because, you know, he couldn't let it go, you know? His love for me was so raw, so powerful that he just had to cling on to hope, you know? Idiot girly boy, I'm gonna throw you to the shithole and shut up your ass. These sort of things happen every day on Silvermont Games' YouTube channel. I don't know why. But, again, most of the comments I get, like 99% of them are nice, usually, or just constructive. Constructive or nice or both. But now and then you get comments like these ones which are just really weird. But you know, if you do YouTube for anything more than like a month, you get used to it. And honestly, I just don't understand the mindset of wanting to upset a complete stranger on the internet. Where is the fun in there? I just don't get it, you know? It's like people who teabag in video games. And I'm a firm believer in karma. What goes around, comes around. So, EggEat, maybe someone is going to throw you to the shithole and shut up your ass. But it won't be me, because that sounds gross, frankly. But thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time, next week probably, where we'll be back to our regular programming, whatever that is. Goodbye.